while we're doing the exhaust, we kind of have, or you don't have to, but we're gonna do the intake at the same time because it's to
more air, more
exhale
power, baby.
and inhale easier. You know, yeah, more power. So
yeah, and just breathing.
Right. So it's been like about a month since I recorded a video, because it's been about a month since I ordered that thing, and it just got in 2 days ago. That's the new Tig Welder from Yes Welder. I'm 99% sure it came from China. That's why it took so long. But also there's just like a shortage on everything, so that could be it too. But yeah, it's an AC/DC TIG, so we can do aluminum, stainless, carbon, whatever you want. Well, theoretically, we can do anything, but it's not as easy as it seems. I've been practicing for like 2 days now, on and off between, after work, on some stainless, because that's mostly what I'm going to be doing, and some carbon steel over there too. But it doesn't look great. Some of them, I mean, they're acceptable welds. They'll get the job done. They're not overly oxidized, most of them. But I'm burning through argon too fast, and I'm too cheap to keep practicing, so we're just going to send it. And we're going to start with the intake support bracket, because I don't even know how I'm going to do. Okay. Intake's here. My cone filter is on it, but bagged for dust. But it's too heavy just to let it sit here and flap around with this boot being rubber and all. So I'm making a bracket that goes from these two bolt holes to this stainless. It's actually a good exhaust adapter, but it works well for the intake also. So we're going to work on that. Well, actually, I already started working on it. I lied. I started with a CAD design, cardboard aided, or whatever, manila folder. That was version 1. There's the bolt holes. That's version 2. Came out a little bit better. It's going to bend in the middle, and then the excess is going to bend up and be a little bit of a support, because I'm not I mean, it's probably plenty strong enough just like this, but overkill, because why not? And then I cut it out of stainless and marked it up. So now we're going to bend it up, shape it a little bit better, weld the support how it's supposed to be, and see if it fits. Let's get to work. First things first, I'm going to drill the holes out while it's still flat. Makes it easier for me to line them up and everything. Actually, but I'm not drilling out this one. This one I'm going to weld a stud to the bottom of it as an alignment hole and just put one bolt in, because I don't have a bolt with that size thread and pitch, and I'm too lazy to find it. So one bolt's enough with an alignment peg. It's plenty just to hold the intake up. This is thicker gauge than I'm supposed to be bending on here, but we can do it. Nice. So that's kind of what I was hoping for. The when I bent it on the brake, the part that I cut with the grinder cracked, which is easier for me to be able to grab it now. And nice. Okay, so you have a better view than I do. This guy is gonna be down here, right about there. I think I'm gonna take a little notch out of here, a little relief for the wires, not to get pinched. From down here, so now, oh, way better, way better. That's where I want it, right there. The cone being leaned back a little bit gets it out of the way of the throttle cable, so it's not smacking the top of it the whole time. I might still zip tie it up somewhere, but I like that a lot better. I still think, maybe right there is good. Good contact on that whole profile. Alright, I'm going to take it back off. I'm going to clean it up, wire brush it, acetone it, and then bring it back in here and attempt to tack weld it. This is going to be an interesting spot to do so. Alright, we're set up, we're cleaned. We're going to try to knock this out. I think I'm going to take the cone filter off, because it's not really helping the situation. Practice, obviously, but for now we're done because it's late and I gotta drive to New Hampshire at 5 o'clock in the morning to pick up wine racks. So toodaloo, till next time. Alright, I welded up the intake support last night. They were pretty ugly welds, so I ground them down, except that one. That one came out okay, so I left it, but it's strong, so that's all that really matters. I still gotta make an alignment pin for that second hole, and I found these stainless little screws I had laying around, and I found that it fits the little pilot hole I drilled almost perfectly. So I lopped the head of one of them off, and I'm just gonna stick that in here, weld it from the back side, and the head of it actually fits the bolt hole in the block almost perfectly, so it'll be a good alignment tool. So I'm going to tack that in, and then we can send the intake in place for good. Alright, I hope you can see what I'm doing over here. But let's get this bracket in place. So I guess we're going to have to get it onto here first. Ow. Before I forget, there was a ground here which we need to put back. Right here. Corn filter. I don't know what size it is. Hold on, I have a box. 2.5 inch inlet, 8 inch tall. Part number HPR 9609. In red, because red makes things go faster. We need all our Herspers we can get in this thing. Wow, you can't even see anything down here. It's too dark. My bad. But it's in there. Completely unrelated to the intake and exhaust, but still important. My mirrors, let's see if you can tell. My side view mirrors, that one's fine. I mean, physically fine. I don't know if that's the right one for the truck though, because this one is slightly different. It's a little bit smaller, rounder edges, and it's also broken. I had to super glue this together, and I also lost this cover on the highway one day because it was one of the tabs were broken, so the wind caught it and ripped it off. So I ordered new mirrors from Japan, and shout out FedEx. Somehow this got here in 3 days from Japan. No lie. I don't know how that happens, but we're gonna throw those on real quick because it's easy. I thought these were used mirrors. Alright then, these are brand new. That works out. Passenger broken mirror is the right one, the right shape at least. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if this is from the right model that I have to, but it fits. therefore it ships. And I can just drop everything. Okay, let's try that again. Perfect. On to the next side, but it's the same process, so I'm not going to show you that.